Okay, 5 seconds. Okay, good evening. Welcome to my summer car again. I didn't really have that much of a plan for today, and I was actually completely rushed. I only got things set up a minute or so before starting. I suppose what we need to do is get the funds to be able to buy the seats for the car. Which is what, like 6,500 marks? And now that I look at the map, that should be easily doable if we do everything today. Is what we got, five sewage jobs, which are 1,000 each. And Grandma wants some fish. So I suppose, what day is it? It's Thursday. That's not going to be ready till, no idea. So the car needs those two. I may as well just order it because you don't have to pay until the order comes back. Can I shove on those gauges as well? Just so I can see if a battery's dead? Yeah. Anything else cheap that might be worth it. I mean, if I was using the radio. I want that, but it's expensive. Yeah, that'll do. And the seat and the harness are the minimum required to enter the rally. Day is it? It's Thursday, it's morning or night? I'm trying to work out whether it's morning or night. It would have to be morning because if it was 10 PM it would be dark. I think. No, easy way to tell. It's nighttime. I thought it should have been darker than this. So Friday morning, we go out to Timo's, deliver the envelope, do Timo's job, actually. Deliver his pamphlets. And if there's still time, then we do a run with the sewage truck. Well, that's the plan. I'm leaving the phone plugged in because the plan can change. If we get a call, we'll do that. And we're getting a call. Because I'd like to help this guy move as soon as possible. So we're heading into town first to deliver the drunk guy to his house. I thought I had this light on. Damn it. I still need to get a new starter motor. Yep, I do have a passenger seat, so... Nighttime driving. I mean, the only other two upgrades I'd want would be tyres and a wheel alignment. And that's barring anything failing in the meantime. But aside from those, the first... What should be the first upgrade after that? The cooling? The cooling's not going to make me go faster. Like the main thing that'll make me go faster would be the carburetor. And the next thing after that would be the exhaust. Those are the two main power upgrades. And then of course you want the radiator to prevent the car from overheating and damaging the head gasket. Oops, I thought the corner was there. That's better. And we'll reach 100. So slow. I mean, I know I spent the entire last stream rebuilding the engine. But well, stock engine really isn't that good. You just know if a moose jumped out, I would not survive. And it would be the end of the save. I mean, I know I didn't grab the envelope when I left the house, so... Ah. So I'll have to go via the house again after I drunk it off. Oh, they don't... Yeah, they don't turn their high beams off until way too late. Even if I turn mine off. How dare you do the speed limit? Actually, he's going a little over the speed limit. Oh, that's not the indicator? Damn it. I was trying to use my indicator. There supposedly is a button on the keyboard to turn those on. I don't know it. Why is the bus stopped there? So go in via Vitari's. I think that's the shortest route. Or the fastest. I don't know, I haven't tried these, done this many times. And if I wasn't trying to go fast, I'd probably grab my panels. What is that, 150 k an hour? Top speed? Are you on the wrong side of the road? What's up? Trying to tell what side of the road they're on. Yeah, push the engine to the point that the fluid in the radiator is coming out. Okay, there's that turn. Right, I need to collect that. Is that Penna? That's Penna. I'm just wondering where is his place, but you have to cross the train tracks first. And then his place is like here.
Kiitoksia vaan. Tuossa sulle vähän taksimiehen palkkaa.
500 marks.
Ja näkemin.
Gonna lay down in the ditch. As long as he doesn't stay in front of me. Oh well, that was a bonus 500 marks. We'll go home, grab the envelope, and get to the plan. Although I might want to sleep a bit for a moment. Just so that we'll get to the point where Timo is open. But anyways, that was the first trip with the drunk man. 4 more to go before he spills the beans about the briefcase. Not that I'm going to touch it anyway. Up and down my street. It's only the beginning. I can't remember the lyrics. Don't blink. You'd go off the road. Yeah, it is. And it's missing a few panels at the moment. But welcome in, you chatter. Cool. Or have you been here before? Yeah, my summer car trying to get enough money to eventually just win the Junior Cup. That's what I get for looking at OBS. Yeah. Well, aside from the fact that you can end up blind from a bee, I kind of would prefer to have no windshield. I remember back in one of the early betas doing that. Okay, we made it home from delivering the drunk guy to his house. Right, what time is it? Yeah, still way too early to begin doing the plan. So, more sleep. I don't know why that tends to happen. I just every so often get random songs end at perfect timings. But I suppose you go for a few hours or enough songs at a time and it's bound to happen. I think about a quarter to a third fatigue should do. Hopefully get enough sleep until Timo is open. And then the question is, do I split the jobs or do I do both the pamphlets and the sewage jobs at the same time? Because it's Friday and I won't be able to do the sewage jobs on the weekend. Okay. Let's see, how long did I sleep? It's 10 AM, Timo is open. You know what, no, I'm not going to take the truck. I'll do the sewage jobs on Monday. So today's just going to be going around doing Timo's pamphlet delivery. And also dropping off the letter for the seats. The seats that are required to enter the rally. Not again. That's better. This empty? No. Diesel is full. That one is empty. I think we're good on everything else. Back out to town. Part of me is also like, you could probably just stop off at Fleetaris and drop the car there, get a wheel alignment. It's always pulling to the sides when I'm accelerating or decelerating. I probably should do that, but it's not necessary. Was close enough to straight for the inspection, and that'll do. But then again, if I've got upgrade the power, yep, that's the entire part of the challenge, is doing the rally and trying to win the junior rally with Permadeath on. I'm honestly surprised I haven't died as often as I thought I was going to. I've technically only died twice since I started doing this. And the first one I don't even think counts, because the save file got corrupted and I had to kill myself specifically to restart. So technically my first death I end up clipping because I left the sauna on and it lit the house on fire. And I tried to put it out instead of just letting it go up. Well, unless the head gasket is completely blown, it shouldn't fail the inspection, but yeah. He sees everything. He somehow managed to... Actually, interesting story with when I did the inspection on this save. The first time, I drive it perfectly fine, pull into the inspection, stop the car with the regular brakes, let him do the inspection, it fails and he says, your service brakes aren't working. I'm like, what? I then get in the car, start it, reverse it, and all of a sudden I have no brakes at all. And just kept rolling. It was literally me pulling into that, into the inspection bay and stopping the car, used the last of the brake fluid, because I missed one bolt. And it was leaking out at the perfect rate that I ran out right as I pulled into the bay. Well, there's the green car. But yeah, it was only just a moment of checking where the bolts were, doing it up and refilling the fluid. And he passed me. I think there was a second fail on that one as well. Yeah, emissions, but I don't know what exactly that gay bus. You're stuck here, no one coming. I guess the bus is not available today. Yeah, the odd thing was I didn't even do up the bolts before redoing the inspection and it still passed. Which, I don't know why it passed. Because it's not supposed to pass if you're leaking fluid. Oh, there better not be a cop here. No, good. No, uncle. Okay, the seats are ordered for the car. Refuel everything. And then we'll begin Timo's job. Hello, Timo. I mean, you don't even have to actually wait for him to be open to grab the sheets. But I wanted fuel. Ah. What route are we going to take? Thinking up the highway, around, and then back down on the dirt road. Did the bottle actually go out? I didn't see it. I mean, there's probably an easy way to just lower the window down. You don't need to have the entire door open. I've already collected the bottles from the junkyard, so I don't have to do that. Okay, I need 2 sheets. Let me out. Ah, great. The door's stuck. Oh. Why do things keep going underneath the seat? I lost my ratchets out under there once as well. And it looks like I need a new alternator. This one's not quite keeping up with idle. I think that was one of the parts I didn't replace last time. Yeah, everything I replaced last time was in the bottom end of the engine. Oh. And welcome in, Noah Plays. I was like, that. For a second there, I was like, okay, who is this? Haven't seen their name in a while. And that explains it. But yeah, welcome in. We're doing Timo's job at the moment. And we just placed the order for the racing seats. But we have to get enough money to afford them once they arrive. Which is about 6,000 marks. Probably want a bit more. They'll have to probably want to pay for some new tyres and a wheel alignment. And a bunch of things. Car is hungry for money. Grandma there? Probably. But she wants fish, so I can't exactly help her at the moment. Actually, yeah, I should check the fish trap once I get around to that area. So I left it at Fleetari's near the bridge instead of at the island, so I don't have to take the boat out. You know what? You get about the same amount of pay anyway. It's only like 70 marks if you don't go up to your own house. And it's a huge amount of driving if you do go up there. What I'm talking about is there's one spot to deliver a pamphlet, which is to your uncle's. But it's such a pain to drive all the way up there. This was 70 marks. And we blew a tire. Kind of a pain. Now. It won't come off. Oh. Right, I got the handbrake on. So the wheels won't turn. Well, I want them to turn. Okay, so that doesn't work. You have to actually run the engine. There we go. I mean, I do have the jack, just annoying to do. And it means now the car's demanded more money of me to get a new set of tires. Like, I'm pretty sure the rest are still at like 80, 90%. It's like 2,000 marks for a set of tires, or for the cheap tires. But yeah, anyone who was watching my previous live would know that's happened to me, like, happened to me twice. Just tires bursting randomly. Nothing. It's specifically scripted that while you're driving, a tire can randomly blow. At any time. Like, I've had it blow on the highway section. I've had them blow, and another blew on the rally. But I've learned from my mistake back then of not carrying any spare tires. Because yeah, the last time I had the tire blow, I ended up burning out the clutch trying to keep driving. Which is why I swapped it out straight away. Yeah. It's even more annoying when it happens on the expensive tires that you use for rally driving. Because you won't have a spare set of those. Like, at the moment I'm using the cheap passenger tires. But then cheap is relative. Yeah, I'll have to go via Fleetari's so I can show the pricing. Actually, I'll get an alternator while I'm at Fleetari's as well. Damn it, Pena. Yeah, my next stop is Fleetari's, so get an alternator and have a look at the pricing for tires. And probably drop off the blown tire. Because another part of the problem is you pay the same amount regardless of if you're only getting one tire or four. So that rim's just going to sit there until I have 4 blown rims. And since I don't have a spare anymore, it means I'm going to want to go up into the mansion. Okay, Fleetari.
Terve, terve. Mikä oli pojalla
Tires,
mielessä?
tires. Yeah,
Ei
17.
jumalauta, nyt on sellainen
Okay,
juttu, että
1575 for
joku
the
pistää
standards.
mun silmään pahasti. Ei niinku pysty kattoon oikein. Ai saatana, joo mä taidan tietää mikä tää on. Tää on tää sun autos.
Okay, I wanted to take off the alternator and swap that out while I was here. And maybe put my fenders back on. Or fender and hood. Where? There you are. Loosen. Loosen. Yeah, I don't know the sizes off by heart. I should have played this enough. I just know on the alternator it's 2 different sizes. So it's 7 and... I mean, I get it. I'm supposed to be saving money. Here I am about to spend money on an alternator. What size are you? I think it's that bolt. There we are. Is that the only bolts? Nope, that's not... Is that on the alternator or is on that something else? I think I have to unplug it or something. There we are. New alternator. Oof. Oh well. That's all the money that Joe, the drunk man, gave me. The other one was 7. Yeah, I need the screwdriver ready. Put the belt back on. Loosen it by 1 click. There. New alternator in. And no more red light. So give it a moment, recharge the battery while I do this. Like, if it was nighttime, I would be going into the mansion, grab those tires, just to make sure I have a spare, but... I don't like risking with those wasps, especially with how far I already am into this. Alright, I was going to check the fish. I mean, I don't have the space in this car to collect a fish trap, but I can still have a look to see if it's collected things. It has one fish. Maybe it's supposed to be on the other side. Like in the middle. I don't know why. The wiki says that's supposed to be just as good as the island. But it's been there for hours and only has one fish. Not really sure how that works. I seem to be getting a bit more power after changing the alternator. It might just be a placebo effect, but it's probably just the hills. Oh, right, the one at the farm, before the one at that corner. Oh, I forgot to grab my hood. I said I was going to do it, and then I forgot. And I'm pretty sure this is Timo's own letterbox. And I don't know, one of these is actually Timo's. You just give him his own advertising. Oops. Anyway, those are the more annoying letterboxes to get to. Now it's just the ones in town, which are all grouped together. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. I should have replaced that as well. And the last set. Oh, that doesn't work. You can't just hold it over and press F. You have to put it on the ground. I don't need to pick it back up. We've done all of them. Well, technically all of them. We didn't leave one in Uncle's mailbox. But then again, Uncle is laying on the ground over there. So what is that, like? Yeah, that's barely any fuel used. Let's go get paid.
No ehtoon möllykkätä sinullekin.
Okay, 650
No
marks.
niin, no nyt ajettiin löytää sinun tulevaisuuden ammatti, kun sinä oot nyt tehokas tuossa hommassa.
What is it?
Maksetaanhan nyt hyvästä työstä oiva korvaus.
5:30 p.m. in the afternoon.
Kiitos ja hyvää päivän jatkoa.
I think it's about time we did a fluid check, yeah. Everything's basically out. Or getting close to being out. Or more likely it was just halfway filled the entire time. And I haven't been checking things. You're empty, aren't you? Yeah. Here I am supposed to be saving for car parts. I'm spending money all over the place. There goes Penner. I don't have the helmet, so I can't open the radiator. Because we lost some of that fluid earlier in the stream, so I'd say that needs a top up. That's good. Just trying to decide on what to do next. Because it's a case of, I'd probably prefer to wait until Litari gives us a call before doing the surge missions. Just for the simple fact is, I'd rather not be fined so much that I can't pay it off. Yeah, the Kiryu won't be ready until probably Sunday. Either Saturday or Sunday. Which means I can sell that on Monday and I'd easily be able to afford the order in one go. So yeah, I don't need to do the surge missions. I just have to find out what I'm going to do in the meantime. Go back to Fleetari and replace the starter motor. Wait until nightfall to go into the mansion, grab those spare wheels. Yeah, I need a starter motor. I mean, I don't need, but that's starting to get annoying. I'm gonna take some tuning and some upgrades, but I want to see if I can get over 200k an hour eventually. Although I don't think I'll get to that point because I think I'll have won the rally and moved on to another game by that point. Or I hope I will have. Okay, actually, I suppose that's something I can do with the rest of this day. There's a few wrecked cars around that I can collect. Annoyingly, all three of them are at the opposite end of the map to Fleetari. So that would take pretty much an entire day to do. He's closed. Crap, I can't get a starter motor. But I can put my parts back on. And I can check my radiator level. That's what it is. Where did I put... There you are. Actually, looks like the sun is setting already, so... Probably means that the wasp nest should be inactive pretty soon. What are they, 7s? No. 5s? Yes. Of course, every other panel is a different size. Come on, you don't look that large. Is it the one that I skipped? No. Part of the pain is actually trying to find the right spot as well. Now, I'd honestly prefer to get the aftermarket hood more than use this one. But I'd rather have a hood to begin with. Okay, that's the panels on. Other thing I might want to do is transport my bike back. I'm not entirely sure about fitting it in without smashing parts of the car apart. Anyway. Helmet on. Now we can open the radiator without being blinded. Although I wouldn't be surprised if it actually cooled off enough that I didn't need it. kinda. Okay, waiting for the sun to set so that we can go up to the mansion. Because I'd like to have some spare wheels. And 2 of them are supposed to be in decent condition, while the other 2 are blown. And this one's blown, so it will be a case of just waiting until 1 more tire blows before buying a full set. Now, can I fit this in here? Or can I fit this in here? Because I have the key to this car. Fuel is half. Yeah, I know. It's, well, welcome in, Forest God, new chatter. No, I've driven it a few times. What you have to do is put it into mid-gear so that you don't lose traction. Yeah, if you're in drive, it loses traction constantly in first. If you're in high gear, then it has a bit more traction. It's not good by any means on dirt, but it's not as bad as just leaving it in drive. Drive it anyway. Right, doesn't turn. Nah, I'm just messing around until the sun sets. Because I want to go up into the mansion and grab the spare wheels. But I don't want to do that while the wasps are active. I mean, I suppose they're easy enough to dodge, but... And I'm also considering how to get the Jonas back home. I mean, I could probably just sleep and it'll be nighttime, but then... Sleep. You don't have a battery, I can leave your lights on. Wish there was a way to, aside from just waiting for it to be dark, deal with the wasps. I mean, you can take the fire extinguisher to them. But part of me is also wondering if I'll be able to see enough to find the tires. Does Fleetari have a clock? No, he doesn't. Why does he not have a clock? Okay, being honest, this probably could end my run, but screw it, I want those wheels. All right. Do I have something to break that down? Actually, the beer case will probably do better. Or I could ram it with a car. Are you active? I'm going to pause my music because I want to be able to hear if I'm about to die. Okay, didn't hear a wasp, just the fly. Now, 2 of these should be at 1%, basically about to blow. And the other 2 should be about 60-ish%, which are okay to use as spares. Although they have the worst grip of any tire in the game. Load up my prize. Yeah, as you can probably tell, I don't normally go for these wheels. Well, I don't normally go for them when I'm playing on Permadeath. Did I bring the full spanner set with me? Otherwise I'll have to take them all home and work out which ones are the dead ones. Yeah, I didn't see it. Okay, yeah, I have the set here, the spanner set. Okay, I want to leave the near dead tires here. You are 53, 1, 1, and... well, you're broken. You're broken. 62 and 53. I'm just trying to work out where'd all this extra light come from all of a sudden. I'm pretty sure it's not this car. Might supposed to be those. They don't look like they're lit. Yeah. 1% about to blow. 1%. As soon as I have 4 blown tires, then I can buy a new set. What else to do today? The problem is I won't want to go out on Saturday because of the rally. So I'm not coming back here tomorrow. Oh well. Go home and sleep. Well, eat and sleep. I'll come back for the bike another day. Probably when I do the sewage. Oops. Overheat. Too much heat. Yeah, it feels like having the panels on again, it slowed me down a little bit. I wasn't able to get up to 150k an hour. So I suppose if I don't want to upgrade the car a whole bunch, I can just take all the panels off when I do the rally. Damn moose. I know I don't have any tracking, so you wouldn't have seen it, but I jumped. I suppose that's also another thing I need to do, is get the tractor back. I've left that at town. And it's not like I can do anything while it's at town. And I suppose I should be getting the call for more firewood. Actually, no, that'll be tomorrow's stream. I should get that call. Because it's meant to be about every 8 hours. Of real life time, not in-game time. I'm pretty sure I will have some bills to pay, so... No bills, huh? That's rare. I'm trying to work out if that today was a net positive or negative. I'm pretty sure I left with about this much money. I suppose it's sort of positive because I got my panels back on. I've got an upgraded carburetor, or repaired alternator. Maybe a little more money. Now, I don't think the drunk man's going to call tonight, so I'll leave the phone on. You know what? Even if he does call, I don't care. I want to have him call. Aside from that, what else is there to do for Saturday? I mean, I don't intend on leaving the house. I'm just going to stay at the home. I hate contending with the rally drivers. So what are my options? Car's built, so there's... Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because normally you can use the weekend as a time to do a lot of work on the car. Oh, is that the drunk man? 2 nights in a row? Yeah, 2 nights in a row. Sweet. That's the second call. And it does work out for me because it means I'll be up later. So less time will be spent... Well, I'll be able to sleep later into the day. I can't see a damn thing. Hopefully I can go fast enough to get another 500 or so marks. Hi, Auntie. Dream it. Welcome back. Ah. Cars bouncing all over the place. Yeah, we're on our way to pick up the drunk guy. His second trip. Or the second time calling us. I mean, that's kind of the reason why it's so dark. I normally wouldn't be driving at night. It's so annoying to try to see things. We had a moose jump scare not long ago. I'm like looking at my headlights. Has one of my headlights blown? I'm not 100% sure. Because I have died, but I'm pretty sure that you saw me die. Well, if you saw me die in the house fire, I haven't died since then. But I'm almost at the same point where I was on that previous save. I've placed the order to get the new racing seats and harness. So I guess it will actually be not this Saturday and Sunday in game, but the Saturday and Sunday after that I actually enter the rally. And hope that I don't blow a tyre. Yes, I am. Today is Anzac Day. It is taped to my fur, because I don't have a shirt. Yeah, Australia holiday for the Australian New Zealand Army Corps. Yeah, it's only celebrated in Australia and New Zealand, but it's commemorating Gallipoli and servicemen and women ever since. I know, it looks like that. I couldn't find a better image to use for it. Especially since I haven't been out and about enough to remember that it was Anzac Day until like 2 days ago. The thing is, for the Anzac poppies, you don't normally see the green leaves or anything else aside from the red and black.
Tähän tulisi nopeaa.
Yeah, there's no real variation. And this is actually the one directly from Anzac's main website, or the Anzac Day website. Just to match the one that I was wearing today. Damn, I think I've done like 4 or 5 laps of the map today in this stream so far. And every single time pushing 150k an hour. A poor stock engine. Hang on, what side of the road are you on? Yes, it's just exclamation mark SR, then the song name and the artist name. It should be in the command list down below. Yeah, looks like it went through. It just plunged into... Yeah, I can see it in my list now. Well, in the playlist queue. Because sometimes I don't trust the automation. A lot of it's in general. Probably the largest group I can say that I'm into is Oz Rock, which is kind of cliche for being an Australian. Damn it, junk guy. That's... Yeah, I'm not 100% sure how to describe my taste in music. But yeah, pretty much the closest thing I can say is Oz Rock. But not all Oz Rock, because there are... I can't recall them, but I'm pretty sure there is something in the list that I don't really like. And it's not just Oz Rock, because I'll spread out across any any genre. Alright, yeah, one of the two biggest one, two of them. I remember them vaguely, but considering how shoddy my memory is at the best of times, that's actually pretty good for something like that. It was like one of two different groups for kids, not kids groups. It was them and the Wiggles. I mean, yeah, this is within the genre of what I'd listen to. I just noticed when I left my fender behind. I didn't even notice it fell off. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the list to update. Okay, I guess it's not live. I mean, I'm not too worried about what's being played. I'm actually on just smart random of my liked list. So Spotify throws in random songs that I haven't heard before as well. So really, there's no rhyme or reason to what I'm listening to. Aside from the fact that I've at least hit like on something similar to it. I'm Not Alone is the name. Yeah, I'm just being a bit concerned because the playlist in front of me hasn't updated. Okay, yeah, I just checked directly in the Spotify app. It's in the queue. But just for some reason, the list in front of me hasn't updated. Like, I've got my phone set up with a dashboard for Spotify control. And it has a list of songs that I'm listening to, but for some reason that redeem didn't appear, or request didn't appear. But it's on the version that I'm actually listening to on my desktop. Yeah, well, Spotify was the easy thing to just pull together and have working. And also have a controller that would link in with Twitch. Hey, what else do I need to do? Just sleep?
Ai, 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 ai.
Hey, we should have gone through most of the day. 2 p.m. Yeah, I'm not going out there while the rally's still on. And I don't have anything to do at home. Tune is familiar. Yeah, I haven't heard this before. But I've heard the rhythm. Right, yeah, I wasn't much into what are they called? Like the live action comedy show, comedy skits. Wasn't really much into those type of shows. Or comedy series, not skits. Oh, someone crashed. Right, yeah, soap operas. Like how much I don't watch them. I can't even remember the name of the genre for them. Well, I'll start by saying I don't recognize Anita Dobson. Yeah, no, I haven't heard this before. I mean, part of the whole thing about this game is that it is jank. And it's supposed to be frustrating. Okay, yeah, I think I've got enough money. Huh. I could go do this today once the rally's over. No, I can't, because once the rally's over, Timo closes. He's already closed by that point. And I suppose it would depend on how in-depth into building a car you would be interested in. If you were to get this game. I don't know if you've seen any videos on it, but at the start of the game, the car is entirely in pieces. I think there's, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18. Near 2 dozen pieces just for the engine. It doesn't make you wrestle with piston rings, but the engine itself is down to pieces all the way down to the pistons. And then the game's not exactly scripted, but there's chances for any piece to fail at any given time while you're driving around. And if I remember right, there's 2 endgame conditions. You can either finish the game by winning the advanced rally, or by getting a girl pregnant. Those are the 2 ways to end the game. Is a simple way of saying it without spoiling anything. I think, is there something I could spend the day doing aside from just watching TV? Uncle there that I can go drink with him? Not that I can see. I mean, if it's not coming through, I'm a bit antsy about doing nothing. Of just sitting around and waiting for a couple of days to pass in game. You gonna run anyone over? No. And now we know Timo has my new seats. And as soon as I have those seats, then I can enter this rally. At least the junior class. And then you have to win the junior class twice in order to get to the advanced class. And then once you win that, that triggers the credits. You can keep playing after the credits, but that's considered a victory condition. It's just getting to the point where you can enter the... I mean, it's a pain just getting to the point where you can enter the rally, though. I think it's been 2 in-game weeks so far. And I was pushing to get the car built as fast as possible. So this is like, on this save, this is the 3rd or 4th stream. And my streams are usually around 4 hours. So that's why we're probably around 10 hours into this save file. And Timo just called saying that we've got the order for the seats, which are the last part needed to enter. Winning, on the other hand, we need tens of thousands of marks to upgrade the car enough to be able to actually win. Like, just a simple thing, I have the cheapest tyres currently fitted. They will not let me go that fast on dirt. They're pretty much only good for getting the car to move around and passing the inspection as cheaply as possible. Like, as soon as the score sheet comes up again, we'll see what the time you have to beat is. So what are they doing today? Yeah, 4 minutes 39 to go around the entire... from here to here. Around the entire dirt track. I know at the moment it takes me like 10 minutes or so. Around 8 to 10 minutes to get around that. Of course, on the previous save, I did reach the point of entering, which actually took around I'm trying to calculate how long I've been playing my summer car trying to do this challenge. Like, didn't I start this in like 2 or 3 months ago? And the thing is, for part of this challenge, I'm also not going to be taking the... well, I'm not going to be stealing the briefcase from our supposed friend, the drunk guy. Because if you take that briefcase, you automatically get over 1 million marks. And you just buy everything and have the car fully upgraded. Come on, I'm waiting to see someone get run over. Although it's more common for people to get run over on the Sunday stretch, where they do the route in reverse. Ooh. Yeah, that's... I'm not entirely sure why it would have crashed. I'm not... Yeah, there's no errors on this end. No missed frames. It's probably Twitch being iffy because I don't get any transcoding. Which is also the reason why I only stream at 720p. Right, yeah, I was talking to myself. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the reason why it might have crashed is because I don't get any transcoding, so you're just getting a direct, well, sort of direct feed from me at 720p. Which is also the reason why I'm streaming at 720p instead of 1080. Is so that more devices can load me easier. Because I have no intention on activating my affiliate anytime soon. Yeah, video continuity error, or just a network error. Which most likely would have been caused by it being a 720 video on trying to play through a device that couldn't quite keep up. Unhit him. No. Yeah, I suppose, but it's still good that Twitch actually has an error message to let you review. Yeah, I suppose you're cut out for a moment, but you do have a button to quickly refresh. Not exactly sure what else Twitch could do for that. Because if there's an error, the only thing you can do is refresh. Just the nature of multicast streaming. Actually, I can sit closer than this. Oh, you forgot. I was wondering what you were... Suppose it can be anyone, any day. I kind of wish this game let you have like a half crouch position. It was closer to the height of the TV. Instead of looking up and getting that CRT pattern. The lens pattern. Although I suppose that just means I'm sitting too close to it. Alright, yeah, I know this from a different artist. I don't remember their name, but I've heard it before from a different artist.
Hei, olen Simo kumppanille.
Let me see if I've got the other version in my list. Oh, well, the rally's over. I'm just trying to remember that. Yeah, Jesse McCartney, I think is the one. The add to queue. Okay, the rally's over, so we can go out and do things, but Timo is also closed, so I can't pick up my order. Actually, that's a night. Has this finished brewing? No. Oh, that's the wrong bolt. Okay, let's see. Is this the version I remember? No, that's not the version I remember. Where is it? Yeah, yeah, this is the tune, but it's not got the author on it. Ah, that's not the right author, but it's the correct tune that I know. Damn it, why does Spotify not have... Yeah, I can't see anything. See it in their list from a search. Oddly enough, this is actually slowed down compared to what I'm used to. Yeah, I'm going to just jump back to my previous list because it's annoying me that this isn't the one I remember. And back on my normal list. Come on, I don't think I did all the bolts. I guess I did. Damn it, if that was done, I'd go deliver that. Yeah, I can't be sure if none of those sound like the artists I would have heard it from. But those are the writers for it. And so they would have sold the song off to as many artists as they could get away with. Huh. Okay, I did see it listed as American authors on a few of them when I was searching in Spotify. Let's see. If I go back to my search. Oh, yeah, that is it. Yeah, that's exactly the one that I've heard before, been listened to. As in, I mean, the version that came up on radio where I am. What to do? Yeah, I think the other versions were, well, pop and kid versions. Well, I think this one was closer to rock. While still being sort of pop. Okay. Grandma wants fish. There is a car sitting somewhere around there. Another one sitting there. Sitting there. What is it? Trying to remember what the code was for. I'm trying to remember what the code was for the weather channel on this. Rio 1. No, that's a lottery. 183. 180. 181. Oof. If you don't look into a guide, expect difficulty. Well, it actually comes down to whether or not you know how to build an engine. Like, to be honest, I'm tempted to say try permadeath at the very beginning with like 1 or 2 lives before, if you want to actually finish the game, turn off permadeath. Like, what is it? I think, yeah, fatigue and dirtiness are the only needs that won't directly kill you. And fatigue will black out your screen if it gets too high for long enough. So if you're driving, then you'll die. You hit anything while driving, well, the collision speed is taken into effect and will be modified depending on whether you're wearing your seatbelt or a helmet. You kill anyone, you get sent to jail, and those jail sentences can be in the region of tens of hours real time to get through. And I probably didn't mention it, but at the start you have pretty much no vehicles to get around. So yeah, try survive 1 or 2 tries with permadeath on, and then probably move over to non-permadeath so you can just do things before challenging yourself to actually survive in permadeath. Or you could just pull up a guide, and at which point I'd say go straight with permadeath. Right, I need to go back to my normal playlist because I pulled up American authors. Wolfmother, you'll do. Like, I need to wait till like 9 or 10 p.m. so that the TV will start showing the test pattern, which will increase my fatigue faster. Aside from that, I could probably just go for a cruise. Is the only thought I have. That's still brewing. Hang on, I have a couple of things I wanted to fit to the car, didn't I? Where are they? Where is the rocker cover that I wanted to put on? Oh, there it is. And don't I have the GT grill somewhere? This gets stored somewhere that I can remember to find it. I don't see the grill. Oh well. I guess I'll have to work out what happens to that at another point in time. Spinning cats. I'm not going to try pronounce it. No, it's the all owl, vowels. Vowels, not owls. Wait, can I paint these? Pretty sure I can paint the filter. Yeah, black. I can't paint that, but I should be able to do the cylinder block. And do the head. Nope. The block. Black. Like, I could probably do the rocket cover as well. But I can't do the... Yeah, I can't do the GT one. Nah, I prefer the GT one. Even though you don't normally see the engine. Now you. Yeah, okay, it's just the grill left. And I have no idea where I left it. It's not in here. No. Put on the mud flaps. Like, a lot of the car is not actually necessary to pass the inspection. Rear left. Then we have front right. Front left. And rear right. I could shove the turbo badge on for no reason. Okay, how much money do I actually must have with me? So I ordered... Oh, it doesn't give me a total. So I need to actually type it out. 300... 950. So 1,000. So I don't have enough money. Great, I won't be able to buy it on Monday. I thought it was only 3,000 something. It's like 6,000 or 6,100. So I suppose if I sell the Kill You, I should have enough. Come on, son. Time pass. I want to be able to sleep through Saturday and Sunday. Yes. Even though my fatigue was already half full, so I should probably just go straight to sleep. Actually, no, it won't matter. Grandma is going to call us in the morning. So I'd be woken up anyway. And we'll see if the curse from Grandma from the previous save is still going to carry on. Where every single time we gave her a lift to church, part of the car would break. I was about to say, but the car at the moment is in mint condition right now. And like, no it isn't. There's one piece that I didn't fix. But that's still above 20% condition. Which is the rockers. And if those fail, the car just simply won't run. Anyways, let's see if she gives us a call. After I have a drink. There she's... So someone's calling us. Wait, is that drunk man? This is too early to be Grandma. 3 nights in a row. I could have sworn that it's supposed to be spread out. Oh well. Do I need to do anything before we go? No. I guess we're doing the drunk man for a third time. How did I turn that on? And how do I turn that off? Semicolon and quote. I have the feeling that I should have called this drunk man taxi service. But I did not expect him to be calling this many times. And if I haven't mentioned it already, I have no intention of robbing him. Part of the challenge is to not take them his money. Well, I mean, not steal his money. Now, I hope I can make it back in time to... Actually, I don't have to receive the phone call from Grandma, I don't think. Because she'll always walk to church, and if you're there, she'll get in. Could I try it? Instead of going home and sleeping, just driving straight to Grandma's? And also I have the feeling that my car's louder than normal. I also forgot to check if the headlights are working. The passenger side headlight does not seem to be working. $150. Oh, the hill slowed me down. I don't have the gearing to reach the 200 needed for the achievement. I have the feeling my rockers are giving out. Or are close to giving out. Because I don't seem to have the air fuel mixture that I remember. That's a hazard. Oh, they're on their side. I mean, I should probably save and reload so everyone gets fixed and the bus gets back on its route. But on the other hand, I'm finding it interesting every single time I drive past there, it's getting worse. Yeah, something's worn down in the engine. Unless, for some reason, the choke didn't come all the way out, or go all the way in. That's better. I guess it was the choke. Hang on, where's the drunk guy? I swear he called me for a lift. You're not the drunk guy. Okay, my headlights are working. Yeah, the whole reason I came out here because I received a call from the drunk guy to give him a lift. For crying out loud. I didn't take that long. What is it? 4:45? I'll be completely honest, if he wasn't here, I would be taking the chance to rob Timo. Because the tractor is parked just over there, and there's a slot machine in there with 7,000 marks to steal. So tempting. You gonna leave? Actually, I think I can get him to leave. Let's see if this works. Or if it's still... if it doesn't.
Mene säkin kotiis. Painu vittuun, saatana. Sä oot kyllä yks kyrväs.
Tuppa tänne näyttää vitu sormesta. Mä syötän sen sulle.
Vitu mulla.
Ai jaha, tää on vaan tämmöset merkit näköjään tänään.
Come on, go home.
Jumalauta oikeesti vittu. Tuot kuule saatana sattuu ja sanoo ketään ja pahasti.
I'm trying to get him to trigger for a street race. Because if he leaves... then I'll go through with the robbery. Come on, go. Get. Oh. It's because Uncle is in the way. I guess it's robbery time. I also need the window guy to leave. Because if anyone's here, I'll get fined. Although the fine is less than the amount you get from the machine.
Ei saatana.
Okay, is he still in the area? No. Good. You, close your curtain. They don't want me to commit crime. Come on, get out of here. Yes, he's leaving for the highway. How about you? I will come stick my finger up at you.
Vitun dorka.
Let's go for it. Grand Theft Timo. The achievement. Now how do I get in there? There's a... Nope, I don't want to play it. I want to attach the tow rope. Where's the point? There it is. Oh, come on. How do I... I've never actually done this before. So I don't know where the attachment point or how to loosen it is. Oh, come on, where... There has to be somewhere that you can attach the rope to. Don't make me resort to the wiki. The chair is in the way. There we are. Oops. It came off. Oh, damn it, Uncle. I don't want to run you over. That'll get the police on me. Stop trying to stop me from committing crime. Okay, it's come loose, at the very least. Which means technically I could probably just grab my screwdriver and get the money now. Where is it? And it's out. What do I want to do with the tractor? Oops. Tractor can sit here. Because I'm done with it. Well, you're not supposed to be moving. I'd put the handbrake on. Now, you're not going to snitch on me, are you, Uncle? Money. Like, I was sort of worried Timo might turn up, but no, it's Sunday. He doesn't turn up at all on Sunday. And the bus is stuck, so I'm not going to get run over by that. Although, the other people I might get run over by. The pain of taking coins. So we should have around 10,000 marks once this is empty. God damn it. Still clicking. Every time the money goes up is a single click. So it's something like 12, 13, 14 marks for every click. And it's like 7,000 marks in there. 10,000. And we're at 10,555. Now, if Timo finds out, he'll charge us 2,000 to 3,000 to replace the window. But the only way you can find out is if our uncle snitches. Anyway, let's go grab Grandma and drive her to church. I mean, now I suppose there's no reason for the tractor to be in town, so... Now I'll have to work out how to get it home, so that it can be used to transport lumber. You know, I never checked if I wasn't wearing my seatbelt, damn. Okay, no, my exhaust is still on. But that's not why it's being loud. Ah, crap. Something's wrong with the engine. There goes the exhaust. Is it weird that the moment I mention Grandma, things start going on the car? I'm not going to put it back on straight away. I don't want to sit out here where the rally could go. Dodge the men. The victims of yesterday's rally race. Yeah, I'll put the exhaust back on at Grandma's. Because I definitely don't like how loud it is now. Oh hey, Grandma is here, so yes, I can take her to church. But first... Ew. Ow. I think it's a 7. Yep. Don't mind the beer.
Voi onpa niin mukava päästä pirssin kyytiin, kun noita jalkoja siellä kolottelee.
And just remember why we do this. For the 500 marks.
Sinä otistelet morsiota käteen. Kyllä sitäkin on se ikäinen, että pitäisi ruveta kahtelemaan.
Like, no, Grandma, don't have a girlfriend.
Kun mukava tyttö löytyy, niin sehän muuttaa takautuu niin heti. Ei ne täällä viihdy. Mitenkäs nyt tänne naamistiin ja tehdään lapsia, niin ne jääpi pieni. Vähän niin kuin päästä kaattamasta tyttöä, niin eikä muuta kaupunkikaan. Mitähän ne sinnekin muuttaa kaupungin? Vieläkään päästä enemmän kuin täällä. Täällähän on 20 ihmistä. Kyllä kun pitää ruveta kahtella, ei se mitään morsia. Okei, mä oon miettinyt mitä nyt tekemään. Sinä tälle kliinikan asti. Ei sitä sinne kaupunkiin kannata mennä, siellä ei ole mitään rönkötyksiä ottaa. Ja siellä sitä työtäkin on. Mä oon saanut sitä töitä. Mä oon ahasti lahati ja mäkin niin paljon, että on sinne töitä saada. Minä sanoin, että jää vaan tänne se etimorsia ehtinyt. Sitten mä oon jokin mä autolla väliin. Eikä kyllä ole kyllä töitä. Täällä vähän tämmöistä, kun ei täällä ole työllistäjiä. Ei sitten kahtoa, mitä sitä tekee.
then you tell your grandma you just came into some money.
Ennen kuin lähtivät lomalle.
I mean, does she need to know you stole it? Well, maybe I should act the part.
Liikennetöitä, kun eihän siitä ole nyt kuullut, missä lie menneisäkin ukko. Siinä kun sen vienyt...
No, Grandma. He's already given me the keys to the truck. I can do work for him.
Siinä mennään vaikka alana ääni. Ei vauhtilla huoneko rahaa. Voi että. Mitenköhän se Teemukin jaksaa tätä kauppaa sitten auki? Kyllä se on nyt hyvä, kun tulee nuo megamarketit ja kaikki, niin ei ne ihmiset viitti enää lähikaupassa käydä. Vai väkivanne noja. Ei jalatkin on niin huonot, että ei se viitti mennä. Iloisena se Teemu aina sitä auki sitten sitä kauppaa. Onkohan sitten niitä, kun sillä on siinä se ravintola vieressä, niin siitä sitten tiedetään paljon. Ajatellen ostaa ihmetellyt, miten se ei isseis pulloa ikinä tarttunut. Sehän on melko raitis mies. Minä sitä silloin kahtelin, kun 60-luvun lopussa, kun se oli se SM-hiihto sillä niin kova homma, että siinä voitti ja vaikka mitä. Eivät ottaneet maajoukkueeseen olympialaisiin. Se oli niin kova paikka.
Yep, Uncle is still there.
Mutta kyllä minä katsotaan nyt se pullo tarttuu aivan varmasti, eikä tuosta tuu mitään tuosta hommasta.
And here is church.
Erika olla. Kiitos, kiitos. Tuis sitten käymään taas.
And the thing is, we probably just sit here and wait for it to be done. Because if you don't, she'll run the risk of killing herself. Is she gonna kill herself anyway? Oh no, it's because I parked in a very odd spot. Great, that doesn't work. You can't throw the bottles out the window. Well, wait, it did go out, just... For some reason, it also sort of didn't. My previous saves. Well, there's not that many here because I deleted the graveyard file before starting this. Because a lot of my old saves had my real name on it. Okay, what am I going to do now? I mean, a big part of what I'm doing at the moment is just waiting for Grandma. Because she'll give me an additional 500 marks for driving at a church. But also, I can't do anything on Sunday. Timo doesn't open. Litari doesn't open. And the rally's on, so... The only thing I can think of is... the kill you should be brewed today. Or should finish. So I can sell that off. Wondering what state the rest of the car is in. Because that white smoke from the engine bay was concerning. Wish there was some way to tell the state of things. We're also going to be sitting here for a while because church takes a few hours. I mean, in-game hours, not real-life hours. Right, yeah. Timo hasn't turned up. I could turn on the fuel pumps if I need fuel. But I can't buy anything. I can't steal anything. He doesn't have my order here. I don't exactly need fuel for anything. Well, I suppose I do kind of need fuel for the tractor. But that'll be for whenever I try to bring the tractor home. If the bus was going past, that might hit. But the bus is currently crashed. How's your fuel? Yeah, a little less than half a tank. Still annoyed that the drunk man wasn't there, even though he called me. I suppose we can wash ourselves in the lake. Ah, you don't even have to move for it to clean you. The time we knew under a violet moon. Just wondering, do I move the car up there so she can get in straight away instead of walking all the way down? I could probably do a sewage job while I'm here. Well, wait a minute, the spare part dealer is also here. It's Sunday. I don't think I've ever seen the spare part dealer. Because he doesn't exactly sell very good parts. They're usually broken or about half condition, while being more than half price. What do you got? Oh right, it works the exact same way as Fleetari, so you take the part out of the car and then it appears here. I suppose I could take out the rocker, because that's at 20-ish%. And replace it with one that's around 50-ish. It's like, what is there to do around town? And you wonder why people drank so much. Okay, 938-109-592. I mean, if I want to connect to the internet in-game, that's the phone number to dial in. I feel like... Oh, we're at 3.5 hours, okay. I feel like once we get our order and put the seats in, that's probably going to be today's stream. Also means I'll have to work out what to do tomorrow. I'm pretty sure Grandma starts walking out when the bells stop. So I don't really have to keep an eye on the church. But it is annoying to constantly have the bells going on. And if people haven't worked out by now, a large part of me running around like this is to drop my character's weight. Just to help with the handling of the car for when I do the rally. What time is it? Getting close to 5 p.m? 5 a.m? Is it? What? Or am I reading that? I'm reading that wrong. Getting close to 11:30. I'm pretty sure the rally is on at the moment. Is that Penna or... No, it'd have to be a rally car that I can hear. The first ones are finishing their stage. And yes, it does mean that in order to get Grandma home, I'm going to have to drive alongside the rally cars. But it's between that or let her try walk home and possibly get hit by a rally car. In which case I don't get any of the money. Leiska, Lecter, and Tommy. Is another one going to turn up? I'm pretty sure church bells are not supposed to just go on and on for hours. You know what would be very annoying? Is if Grandma had already left and I didn't see it. Which is kind of... would be kind of odd because of how slowly she walks. Wait a minute, the bell's just stopped. Yeah, there she is. The car's been sitting for so long that it needs the choke on now. Come on, Grandma, get in. Grandma, you gonna get in?
Vai, että ootpa se rukava, jos sinä veet minut kotiin.
Let's see if we make it home this time.
Okei, mä miettinyt mitä mä rupeat tekemään. Kai sinä tänne kylmitä asuu. Ei sitä sinne kaupunkiin kannata mennä, siellä ei kuule mitään. Hömpötyksiä on vaan. Eikä siellä niitä töitäkö oo. Mä sanoin niitä töitä, aha siellä haki jotakin niin paljon, että aha sinä töitä saa. Minä sanoin, että jää vaan tänne se etimousia ehtimistä. Sitten vois muakin vähän autella väliin. Okei, mä miettinyt mitä mä rupeat tekemään. Sinä tänne kylmitä asuu. Ei sitä ei sinne kaupunkiin kannata mennä. Siellä ei ole mitään. Hömpötyksiä on vaan.
Downside to giving Grandma a lift, listening to her drone on about getting a wife and a job.
Minä sanoin, että jää vaan tänne, siellä etin lapsia ehtoissa. Sitten vois muakin vähän autella väliin.
I suppose to a lot of people, even my voice tends to drone.
Eikä kyllä ole mitään työtä. Täällä vähän tämmöstä, kun ei täällä ole työllistäjiä. Mutta ei sitten kahtoa, mitä sitä tekee. Hyvähän se, että niin jätti kyllä vähän rahaa ennen kuin lähtivät lomalle. Voi sitten olla sille talon miehen. Meillä on nyt varmaan liikennetöitä, kun eihän siitä ole nyt kuullut, missä liian menee sekin hukka. Viinapusten tieni se meni. Viinapussina ja on matkusta. Siinä mennään vaikka alana ääriin. Tai vahtina tuolla rahaa.
And we made it home for her. Across the past, the entire time that I've been doing this is the first time I've ever brought her back home. And nothing on the car has broken. She's gonna go, yeah, she's going to her seat, but I don't have any fish to sell. Now, can we make it home? Because if we can make it home, we can sleep through Sunday and go to Timo's on Monday. I mean, yes, I said that we'd be able to sell the Kill You, but I don't need the money quite yet. And I'm running out of stream time when I should go get some actual sleep. Well, I could probably say that was a productive night. Went all the way to town, robbed Timo, and drove Grandma to church. Although that's a very odd combination. I think I scared off. Yeah, I scared people off by talking about ending. That's fun. I'm all alone. Now we can just vibe. And they take all their money. Why is it always so slow to get to the very top? Anyway, when we go get that package, we'll find out if Timo knows, and if we'll have to take a sledgehammer to our uncle. Which will probably get us thrown in jail for doing so. Leap the day away. I forgot to turn on the light. Crap. I'm not going to go get the drunk man this time. That's... What is that? That's the wall. Where's the... Damn it, I had it for a moment. The question is, do I actually bother? I don't want to do that trip again. No, I'm not going to pick him up this time. What light did I leave on? Oh, that's bleed through from the garage. Which is odd. But anyways, this should allow me to have my fatigue and time it so that I can get there around midday-ish. Uh, 6 hours sleep is my target. No, I want... He opens at 10, so I probably want near full fatigue. I was thinking which day should I take the Kill You to be sold, but it doesn't really matter because I can't start a new batch until Thursday. So we've got Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday to sell it. Plenty of time. Yeah, that should be good enough. And then we'll have to drive again. After a shower. So should I... No, I'm going to put the seats in. And then end it in town.
Ai, 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 ai.
So if I'm putting the seats in, that means I have to drive there. Midday. Well, I mean drive there with the car. Not with the van. Like, wow, driving in the daytime. That's something that I haven't been doing much of. I think this is finished. Should be. Not making any noise that I can hear. I think it what, like 6 or 7 laps of the map I did today. We're at 200 and, well, probably 20.5 kilometers on the odometer. Never gonna miss this. With the treasure in the cave. Yeah. I didn't open my mouth far enough to sing it, and I mumbled it. Because I can barely hear it over the sounds of the car. I'm waiting for the time that I go over those tracks and I look and actually see the train like that. I mean, I know this is also the longer route to get to town, but I just feel more comfortable with it. I mean, it makes sense if you're doing something that you're not supposed to drive on the highway, but especially with the car configured for road use, not for dirt use, it's just more comfortable to go on the highway. But we'll get in there, get the car its upgrade that I promised it. Oh hey, the caravan's also crashed. I mean, how much of the road traffic is even left at this point? Like, the countryside is just littered with crashed cars. I mean, also, I really should have looked at the pamphlet and worked out what I wanted to buy next, so I could have posted the letter at the same time. But oh well, I'm already on my way. Wouldn't it suck if a tire blew while I was doing this? Oh hey, a truck is still going. Good on it. $150k an hour. I reached it again. Judging by the temperature, I think my coolant may be low. A car on the highway? Hello, bus driver. You taking a nap? Like, there is a mod to drive the bus. Which is why I kind of wonder. Nah, until I finish this, no mods. I might consider mods for a future playthrough. I also need fuel, huh? Well, I suppose I would with how many times they're going back and forth. Okay, now, moment of truth. Do I need to hit Uncle with a sledgehammer?
No ehtoon möllykkätä sinulle.
I do. I should have brought my sledgehammer. Yeah, 2,700. I suppose I made 7,000 marks, so...
No ei jaksa kattoo sun naamaa.
Ja kyllä voit hakkea muualtakin sun ostokset, jos ei tämä palvelu kene. Ei kun hetkinen, et mä Joo, lähellään tuo. Sitten morjes.
Got my seats, the harness, and the gauges. They're not wired in, but whatever. I can't remember Can Grandma sit in the bucket seats? I don't recall. Where's the ratchet? Ratchet. There you are. The seat's in. Now for the harness. Where do you... There you are. Ironically, last time I didn't put in those bolts. So I was only half strapped in. But voila. It is now rally ready. Where do I want to put these? Because you can't sit in them or do anything with them. I mean, it looks weird having the regular seat there, but I'm pretty sure Grandma will not sit in the bucket seat. Now, did the gauges need to be wired in? Yes, they're not wired in. Anyways, it means that it can now go thunk, thunk. Just grab some fuel and end. Everyone's already run off on me anyway. So I'm just gonna do an outro. Come on, get the cap off. So, what will be for tomorrow's stream? I mean, what I want to do is get a good set of rally tyres on those GT rims. That's priority one. Well, actually, that's the order of what I want to buy. So GT rims with rally tyres. The next set would be an upgrade to the carburetor. Then would be the upgrade to the radiator. And then the exhaust. But since we're at the point where we can now enter the rally, instead of sitting around doing nothing for the entire weekend, we'll be able to actually do something. But anyways, I'm going to save it off here. And that'll be for tomorrow's stream. Yeah. Got up to 10,000 marks, and then all of a sudden lost it all. Come on, save it. Finish saving. There we go. Didn't crash. But anyways, I'm Balnam. I stream 3 times a week, Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays at 8:30 PM Australian Eastern. And so tomorrow we'll be continuing this off. trying to get the car rally ready. And, well, we're at the start of the week, so just trying to get the car rally ready. We'll see where we go from there. But anyways, I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. And hope you have a good morning, evening, or